ninth-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Got a little space. There he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Caught close to the marker. It's Anderson. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line.
Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. Got room on the return. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. LSU right back to the line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Catch in the middle, it's Hill. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fork out of my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll go with a direct snap. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with a stop. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense looks as if it's coming. Power football with the run. Got the first down, looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Steps away. Rolling right and going deep. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll give it to the back. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
One-score game still in the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Here comes the heat. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get...
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, a lot of space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown tie.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the second quarter, they're lined up for an onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Really nice run there. Now, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. He's already thrown one pick, and if he doesn't clean up some of this stuff, more will follow for sure.
More will follow, and probably going to the bullpen or getting another guy in here that can throw the football. It's stuff like that just drives you nuts because you're fading off your back foot. It's really, really hard to be accurate. So you got to hang in there. You got to understand that I got to stay still when I throw the football, hit those targets, and I definitely can't turn the football over.
absolutely center cut. And with that, they've taken the lead. They'll immediately call timeout.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Here's the pressure. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Time to change now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. They want to throw it. He rifles one deep down the right side. Fires the pass, intercepted.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Open space at the 25. He's loose. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit the...
Touchdown, Alabama! Oh, that may be in, and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. That one comes out hot down the right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they turn it into a defensive score. Welcome to the home of the Penn State